Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Listen, like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud, join the team before you hit the green, and
hype me up.
You heard me?
Hype me up. Hype me up.
Yup, I'm somebody's child and I need them. Look, Americans don't know where to live. Shit expensive out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It really is. It really is, man. Let's go.
Keep it a buck with you, yeah. My RV cost me $15K. My generator cost me $500. My propane is $40 a month. My gas is $200 a month. My food is $400 a month. I've been living in my RV now for 7 months. I go from paying $2,500 a month in rent to basically I'm living in my RV free right now.
Oh, wow.
My only real cost is every 3 months is $60 for propane to keep my fridge on. I cook all my food with a grill, or I have like a hot pot stove, which hooks up to my generator. The generator is probably an extra, I don't know, $100 a month. Fill up my water tank is also $40 a month. I'm back in my favorite spot again. It's to use their free Wi-Fi, and there's no one here to mess with me right now, at least. Top flight security of the world, Craig. When they come around, it's always, it's a nigger in an RV. Nigger must be up to no good. In all reality, my goal was to beat the rat race. I have to struggle and focus. I have a cloudy mind on how to pay rent. I'm an artist. I can't think straight. Like, let's be for real.
Y'all, there's a...
Yo, that's wild. And I'm not mad at this dude not one bit. You know what this make me think about, bro? The other day, I seen something about a stat talking about how many women versus men own homes and all that kind of stuff. And it made me think just now, how many men don't own homes just because they want to save as much money as possible, like this guy right here, bro? Living in studio apartments. They don't got no kids. They don't have a girlfriend or none of that shit. Why would they go and take on the added expense to just impress somebody? Man, I think most men would operate on a lean machine if they could. And a lot of y'all get in relationships and y'all just start buying shit because y'all trying to please y'all girl. But this the way to go if you're a single man right here, bro, in 2026. I ain't saying live in an RV, but man, trim the fat. Real talk.
This post going around saying apparently you could get a house at Home Depot now. Look at that now.
Shit.
$252 a month. Like, she ain't bad. Oh, yeah. Don't play with her. You can't beat these prices at all. Inflation is on the rise. We about to go in a recession. Y'all better get your delivery and on-site installation. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that bathroom. That's spacious. That's just for me, myself, and I. I'll take that for 100, Alex. Look at that kitchen. That's just enough space. I don't even need all those chairs because everybody ain't coming.
The kitchen nicer than my kitchen. I live in a whole house. What the hell?
No, but this is just for me while we deal with this crisis.
Got me looking like I
and
live in
people
a
can say what
project.
they want. Well, you still need to pay for gas, electricity, and all that other stuff. Okay, I'll pay for it because I'm still going to pay, that $252 a month.
Whoever this is talking got a funny ass laugh, dog. You ever met somebody that laugh and they laugh make you laugh?
Puffy Purcell said, "Crawl before you fall."
Nah, real talk.
People,
would y'all live in that for $252 a month? I would. Hell yeah, I absolutely would, man. If I needed to save money, dog, and just buckle down and budget, this is my go-to right here if I could pull it off. Real talk, I ain't bullshitting, man. Listen, bro, I don't need much. I done slept in a car before. I done took showers at the gym because, man, listen, bro, I done do it. Bro, I know how to survive, bro.
ask me every single day, why do you want to live in a tent? And here's the deal. You have to come up with first, last, and security to rent a home. You have to make 3 times the rent to rent a home. You have to get background checks and credit checks. And then if you're lucky enough to get approved and have the almost $10,000 that you need to move in, then you better have the money to hook up all of your utilities that are also going to require deposits. The United States has made the rental sector unaffordable. People who are renters can no longer afford to rent.
You know why too, bro? Places like, is it called BlackRock or is it Blackstone? One of the two. You know, these are like industrial fucking investors. They got unlimited money because they go out there and they crowdfund, they raise capital, and they go and buy up all of the single family homes. And because they're buying up all of the single family homes, regular people can't compete with them because we don't have unlimited money. What happens? That causes inflation because of the supply and demand, bro. It's like the Airbnb situations in most major destination cities. Man, those Airbnbs made the prices of home ownership go through the roof, dog, because this what you got to think about. Here in New Orleans, bro, it's not far-fetched to make 35-40 grand during a month of like Mardi Gras. A major event come to New Orleans where they're gonna have an influx of people, though. I personally have made a shitload of money on Airbnb, and I know people who made 10 times what I made. There is no way in the world, if I'm someone with some real money and I want to buy Airbnb and my competition is you, a regular homeowner, would-be homeowner, first-time homeowner, and I want this house because it's in a great Airbnb location, I'm coming with cash and you're not gonna get that house. That's what happened a lot of times in New Orleans, bro. Motherfucker will go and pay $300,000-$400,000 for the house because they know Airbnb gonna pay for it. Whole time your budget $325,000. Man, you gonna lose every time, dog.
They are now living in cars, in tents, in vans, anywhere that they can live because it's no longer affordable to rent a home. So that is why I live in my canvas tent, and I live for under $600 a month, and I am very happy.
You can't beat that with a stick.
I pay $50 for this whole little storage unit. It's pretty cozy and remarkable if you think about it. Like, look at this. I fit inside the whole unit.
My mental health will struggle.
I have my socks here, underwear, tank tops, gym socks, my shoes. I have my gym clothes, towels, my nice clothes, some just more random stuff, some more storage for shoes, and the rest of everything that is tied to my name is right here. It's quite impressive how much shit I fit in here, especially just like the little space that I have, because ultimately it's really just like, look at it, like it's my arm's length that really fits in this whole unit.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. The more and more people start to do this, that's when these storage unit companies are gonna figure the game out and they're gonna start upping those prices. Or they're gonna make it illegal. Or they're just gonna crack down on it because it might just be a loophole at the moment and it's technically not legal. I don't know the ins and outs of this shit, but I know when too many people find a good thing, the good thing disappears.
The answer is yes. I do live in a tent full time. I've lived in a tent for like over a year now. Me and my family have. But we're on our journey of building tiny homes. So hopefully by winter I will be out of a tent. This is
a tiny home. Listen, she said her family, so I'm gonna go ahead on and assume it's her and her spouse or her partner, whatever the case is, dog. Fella, listen, dog. Boy, if you find a woman that's willing to live in a tent with you, dog, she love you for real. Ain't no ifs and buts about that shit. She love you for real. Cause boy, if she got somewhere else to go, and you know about the whole hypergamy thing, dog, come on now. She fuck with you for real, the long way.
The hotel that I reserved from November 17th, 2025 till May 17th, 2026, which is a total of 6 months, and it's gonna cost me $8,094.14. No, I do not have to pay all that up front. I can either pay $307 a week or I can pay the $1,228 a month. You can even pay every 2 weeks. It really is up to you. Your total amount is your total amount. I'm gonna take y'all inside my room. This is inside of our room, and what we get inside of here for that amount is say hey to hubby.
Say, bro, this gotta be a cultural thing, bro. I don't know no black people that's gonna put their shoes in the bed. I just don't. We barely put our outside clothes. Outside clothes is a thing that black people say. When you been at work, you been outside playing, you went anywhere outside your damn house is outside clothes. Now you're not supposed to get in your bed with them on. Maybe it's a cultural. Whatever.
Also, we have the full-size refrigerator and freezer. It came with the microwave. It also came with the 2i stove burner here. We brought our own coffee pot and some extra items over here. It does come with a full-size bathroom, shower, pretty nice size. And of course, it's all about how you make it, but this is what we are doing. Pretty much so we can like save up money, get a piece of land, and actually start paying on something that's ours. But I share a lot about hotel living, so y'all like, share, and follow for more.
Yeah, bro. Like I told y'all earlier, man, when too many people start finding out these loopholes, dog, these greedy ass corporations are going to monetize it the best that they can, dog. It is crazy. I'm trying to think of something similar to this where it was cheap and then it went expensive because everybody oxtail. That's food. Supply and demand, bro. If so many people start going to these hotels and they like, damn, ain't nobody checking out. What the hell? They staying for a month, 2 months, 3 months. They don't get smart and start charging more.
This message is specifically for my people that are living in a hotel, a motel, Holiday Inn.
All right.
If you have been going through your journey and living in that hotel for over 30 days, you need to take your ass up to that front desk and you need to ask them rather, to take the taxes off your room. After 30 days, you become exempt technically, but they are not going to take those taxes off unless you ask, because technically you live at the property now. You don't need to be, that's a different story. You didn't hear that from me though. You know what I'm saying? If it has been well over 30 days, 9 times out of 10, you have a credit on your reservation. But it's going to take somebody with common sense to sit down any day after the 30 days that they've taken your taxes off. And the credit literally should pop up by itself. So you might got some free days, might be a 3-fold, might be a week, depending on how long you've been there. But I know I just helped somebody you up.
Hey, yo, that kind of seems like the what that movie was, The Incredibles, when Mr. Incredible was trying to help the little old lady out with her insurance claim or whatever, telling her insider knowledge that she shouldn't know, and then his boss went in there and he was mad about it, like, hey man, what's up with all these claims? They getting pushed through. What's up? That's not your job to be letting people know what they need to know in order to get their insurance claims approved, dog. And then he choked the shit out that little mother. But this is what it is, because these corporations are greedy as hell, dog. I would not be surprised if that girl don't work at that hotel no more, because they got wind of this damn video, bro. That's how them people move. And legally, I don't know if they can, what's the word I'm looking for? Terminate her. But you know how they do it. They find loopholes. They find other things. This is the catalyst that make them want to get rid of you. And then from there, they find and nitpick at little things. So technically, you didn't get fired because she told the information, but she got fired because she told the information. If y'all get where I'm going with this.
So when we were first looking at properties, we were meeting with our realtor, and this place, the property was listed for $80,000, and we're like, it's been on the market for a long time. We should offer like 60 or 70. She was like, no, we're gonna offer like 30. I was like, well, we'll see. And they took it, and it was great. So we ended up getting this property out on the coast in the middle of this forest for $30,000, which is so great. Our monthly expenses between water and electric, it's super low. We have internet out here. So between all of those things, I think our monthly expenses are $100 a month. Compared to the other houses we've lived in, it is astronomically less. I mean, just our power bill in other homes was $150, $200. Water bills, even more expensive with the amount of baths some of us take. It is probably less than a quarter of the cost as far as utilities go. So yeah, it's amazing. Very inexpensive to live here.
So I'm one of the
what? I will absolutely live there. I'm telling you, quick, fast, and in the areas that I tap at for real. I would move up in that bitch, boy.
So yeah, it's very inexpensive to live here.
That bit look nice.
So I'm one of the many Americans struggling with homelessness. I live in a vehicle that was made in 1996. I live on the side of the road, and I live in parking lots from time to time. When I can, I stay at campgrounds. But this was obviously...
Yo, I'm not laughing at her, I swear. When she said on the side of the road, it made me think about your boy. I forget his name. He was like, I like my women like I like my watermelon. You know what I'm saying? Sold on the side of the road. Nah, my mind just be going places, bro. My bad. I'm a mature one day. But as for now, I'm as grown as I'm going to allow y'all to let me be.
Not my first choice of living. At the time I became homeless, I was 22. My grandma had just passed away. I had applied to 6 different apartments and I got denied at every place because I didn't have renter's history or credit yet. Because like I said, at the time I was 22, I never rented before and I never built credit. So after being denied multiple times, I did have to stay in motels and my money was going fast on nights at motels. Plus, the motels weren't super clean or safe, and I have 2 cats. Well, I have 3 cats, but at the time when I first became homeless, I did have 2 cats.
That's all I need to know. I was already thinking some shit, but I'm going to go ahead on and say it, goddammit. I know it's stinking now. Small, confined place, and she got cats. I know it stink, man. That litter box, all that kind of shit, man. Listen, bro, I know it stink. That's what I'm talking about.
Unpopular opinion, if you're trying to live in your car just to save rent, don't do it. Like, I understand that rent is extremely expensive, literally like $2 to $3 grand for a small apartment, a small space. Of course, it depends on the area that you're at. And you probably see this narrative of all these people either like, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna live in my apartment anymore, I'm gonna live in my car, it'll be fine, it'll be easy. And this is coming from someone who lives in their car currently. But there's a big difference that I realized. You can't just do this or get into this lifestyle just because you want to save money, because you're gonna have an awful time. You are. It's just not gonna be comfortable. It's not going to be what you imagined at all. The main difference is get into this lifestyle if you like everything else that comes with it. So if you want to travel, if you work remotely, if you want to do seasonal work, if you don't want to be in the same space and you're looking for what this lifestyle can afford you beyond just saving actual money or just saving on rent, then by all means go for it. But if you were to stay in just one place, that is a very, very different experience than traveling and getting to go into nature and using your car more so just as a place to sleep, literally just to sleep, rather than something that you're fully living in. Think of it more so as living out of your car if you're thinking of the travel and like going into nature and all these things and seeing a bunch of cool things and doing a lot of fun stuff, rather than like you're living and spending most of the time in your car. Of course.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't do it, dog. I could if I was absolutely forced to, but man, I don't like, I done slept in the car before many times. I done done it. Parking my car in front of people's house, I know, whatever. I couldn't live like that. I don't even like driving for far distances. Bro, the most I'm gonna do is a 4-hour little, a little 4-hour juice. I can't do no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hour road trips. I just can't. So imagine having to live in the motherfucker. No, I can't, bro.
Of course, tons of people think of van life and, you can live in a van, but it's just a lot more expensive. So I definitely suggest using your car up front or getting a car first, especially if it's just you traveling or living this lifestyle. A car is much better. Honestly, it's better for stealth camping. It's better for gas mileage, all these things. It's much better using your car or just not having a van from the get-go. But if you are thinking of just living in your car to save rent, don't do it. You're not gonna like it. Huh? It's not gonna be good, and it's not worth the sacrifices for your lifestyle to save money. I mean, you can try it. Go ahead and try it. Definitely do that. But it's definitely not gonna be the same as what you see online.
Well, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Let me know what other type of topics y'all want me to cover and all that good stuff, man. At this point, bro, we can talk about anything on this channel, dog. Straight up. Y'all be cool.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.